brother here saw incoming traffic and he was kind. He was respectful. He was my keeper. He saw me running into traffic and he motioned for me to move out of the way. And thanks to his guidance and my willingness to accept his guidance and his correction, I didn't run into traffic and disrupt traffic. Thank you to my brother for keeping me from disobedience of the law. Because it is disobedient of the law of the land, which God does command us to be obedient even to the law of the land. It is against the law of the land that we disrupt traffic. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a good thing, that when your brother gives you correction, you do not reject it, but you take heed and you consider it and you even obey it. Because we should be obedient to each other as God himself even obeyed the law of the filthy Pharisees, even unto death. They said it was blasphemy for God himself to claim to be God. And so they killed him. And he accepted. He allowed them to kill him. And he died. But in truth they knew not. For the prophets of old had foretold that he would do this, not just for their law, but indeed for our sin. Because he said unto the Father, he said as he was dying, he said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And so you see, for those who do not know what they're doing, there is still forgiveness to be had. If I didn't realize a car was coming, then there's still a chance for me to fix that, so long as someone will tell me that a car is coming. But if no one will tell me a car is coming, and I don't know a car is coming, and the car runs me over and I die, there's nothing left. I'm dead. But I tell you the truth. Jesus Christ rose out of the grave. He took the keys from Hades and hell. He conquered the grave. He conquered death. He conquered Satan. He conquered hell. All of our suffering is in his hands. But if we take it from him and do not allow him to have it, then it's ours. For he is merciful and kind as to allow us our will. God gave mankind free will. This is not something that animals have. Animals obey their nature. They don't have a choice. It's instinct. But man has a choice. We can choose to obey our nature and our instinct, or we can make a willful choice. I told these two brothers who are recording and witnessing today that if they would consider what they might see and observe and make an educated decision, that an informed decision based on what they learn and what they see, that they might know and then decide. Because many people decide just on instinct. They hear me talk and they get freaked out. But these two men considered my words, and now they're considering my actions. I'd like to encourage anyone who sees these videos, not just to consider me, but consider Jesus Christ, for his way is perfect. I'm just trying to do that too, and by the grace of God, maybe I will. But I tell you, I cannot do it alone. For even the law of God says, it is not good for man to be alone. If no one will correct me, I will make mistakes. But if someone will correct me, then I can fix those mistakes. For those who do not know, there is still forgiveness to be had. Even the Pharisees and the Romans who killed Jesus didn't know any better. Even they were offered forgiveness. Even they were offered mercy. But I tell you, if you cannot believe in the one who offers you forgiveness, if you cannot believe in the one who offers you mercy, then you cannot receive grace. For grace can only be received through faith. But even if you have faith, it's not enough. According to the Bible, we are not justified. We're not justified by faith alone. Faith alone is not enough. You cannot be saved by faith alone. You must call on the Lord. You must seek him. Jesus Christ said, if you love me,